So, as some of you know, or some of you don't know, I'm in the military, the United States Air Force. Chair Force for some, Chair Farce some days. But anyway, other day we got this FNG. Fucking you guy. Let me tell you, every FNG is the same. There's always a period of adjustment. Good, bad, whatever. Every FNG gets to our shop and has the mindset, alright, that they're gonna run the show. They're gonna run shit. But what usually happens is, though, their mindset's going to get tweaked a little bit. And they're going to adapt to our style. That's just the way it is. And then once that happens, once the FNG accepts our way of life, he stops being the FNG. I know. Crazy how the military brainwashes you, huh? But every now and then you have to correct an FNG. Almost to the point where you want to slap him in the dick. But you can't, apparently, because it's against military regulation to beat a man. Unless he's attacking your unit. And, you know, he's wearing a turban and is strapped with 10 pounds of C4, then it's okay because chances are he might be a terrorist or whatever else. So this FNG, we can't beat him, all right? But we can damn sure chastise the shit out of him. So as soon as he steps foot in the shop, the dude starts calling people by their last name. He starts addressing supervisors by their last names, not using the ranks. That right there pissed off like 10 people, including myself. Allow me to enlighten you gentlemen on something. I mean, in the military, there's such a thing as rank. Alright, your rank determines how far up the chain of command you are and what orders and managerial powers you possess. Typically, if you're low on the chain, you get pooped on every day. That's just the way it is. I know that sucks donkey dick, but hey, that's life. But rank is kind of a big deal. People respect it. People get upset if you get their rank wrong because there's a lot of time and effort and sweat and bullshit that goes into making rank. And some people they get really offended by this shit. They get really offended if you don't get their rank right. But anyway, or if you don't say the rank at all. So, but anyway, this dude is walking around. You know, he's calling people with their last names only, which, you know, that's not gonna fly. Not in our shop. And right off the bat, whenever an FNG steps out of bounds, you need to correct that shit, Ricky Tick. Because if you let it slide, if you let that shit slide, he's gonna grow accustomed to that bad habit. And pretty soon, it's going to spread to the rest of the unit. And we can't have that. God knows there can't be any disorder in the military. Let me fix my mic here. So, you know, I say to the dude, I said, "What did you just call me?" And he says to me, he says, "Chops." I say, "Whoa, whoa, 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 homeboy. Homeboy, bruh. Airman such and such." That's what I called him. "Listen, bruh. You do that shit again, I'm going to kick you square in the nuts." Now, I can't really do that. But I had to put the scare in him, you know? The scare in him. The scared straight style so he doesn't do it again. And I tell him, "Look, bro, you call me Airman Chops. Airman Chops. Not just Chops. There's an airman in front of him. That's my rank. In the Air Force, an airman can be any of the first 4 ranks of the enlisted side of the house right before becoming a sergeant, which a sergeant is kind of like a non-commissioned officer. Excuse me. And they give out orders and, you know, dispense... how can I say this? Discipline, let's just say that. Haha. But me having experience in the military for a few years now, you know, I'm on the brink of becoming a sergeant, so I kind of exude that sort of command-like presence that a sergeant would. In fact, some people confuse me for Sergeant Chops instead of Airman Chops. I tell these people, you know what, not yet, but soon enough, ma'am, or sir, or gentleman, whatever. So I correct them on the spot, you know. I correct them on the spot, Ricky Tick, lickety split. "Airman such and such," I say, "listen, if you call the wrong person by their last name without using the rank, you're likely to get an ass reaming so bad that you're gonna be able to slide an orange in there without the lube, okay? You address people by their rank and last name, so don't let it happen again. You either call me Sir, or Airman Chops, or Sir Chops, or Mr. Master Chops, as the beast has decreed. Any one of those will work. But just watch your step with the other guys around here, because they're not going to be as nice as I was." So another time, you know, this FNG, he's brand new, right? So he tried to tell me how to do my job. And one thing about being the FNG, okay, is that you're still learning your job even though you've graduated from your training school. That's always something that the FNGs forget. You know, there's always something new to learn, and there's always somebody there to teach it to you. But especially when you travel to a new base. So this motherfucker, he tried to tell me how to properly do my job. And again, I had to poop on this guy. I said, "Airman FNG, listen, bro. Listen. First of all, I've been doing this way longer than you have. And secondly, you almost caused a fire over there. So that's, you know, that's on you, you dumbass. In fact, why don't you address me as Airman Chops at parade rest before I slap your teeth out of your mouth with my strong hand? Here's what parade rest looks like. So, of course, you know, I can't hit him. I can't hit him. But again, I got to put the fear in him. It's always fun watching people's reactions to a statement like that. I love it. I tell him, huh, broski, you've got a lot to learn around here. Go, stand at parade rest, bitch. You can't just prance around here like a fruitcake telling people how to do their job, especially after you know, almost burning down the shop. I said, they must have not taught you well at basic training because you've got a mouth on you and you're not turning tricks out here, bro. So, you know, he tried to talk back, and I cut him off. I said, oh, my God, oh, my God, oh, my God, oh, my God. I had my hand all over my face like, you know, I can't believe this guy. I had to hold my strong hand back. It was really bad. Kids, when you join the military, you have to realize that sometimes you just have to say yes, sir, or yes, ma'am, and press on. You will not win every fight. I'll tell you right now, gentlemen, you have to pick them. Sometimes you just have to accept things as they are. So this dude, he was 3 words away from me giving him a face stomping. At least that's the impression I was trying to convey. Fear of God, gentlemen. It's a good motivator. I was seconds away from putting him on his face, you know, in push-up position. Luckily for me, I don't have that kind of power yet. But if I did, I think I'd be putting everyone in push-up position, even my wife. And, you know, the thing about me is, though, I wouldn't make you do push-ups, to be honest. I just have you hold that position for like 5 minutes. I walk away, you know, grab some coffee, eat a croissant. I don't like croissants, but I'll eat one just because. Read a magazine, you know, come back and pretend I don't notice him. I'm inventive like that. I'll just make you, you know, be there in push-up position for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever, 30 minutes, an hour. I correct him on the spot again, okay? That's the point. And I made him into a better airman because now he knows what not to do. I was pretty much saving his ass from getting shit canned because I'll tell you right now, after a couple repeated offenses and with enough paperwork and the proper spin from a high-ranking commander or whatever, you can end up on the curb with the discharge that's going to ruin your job-seeking abilities for life. For life. This is not a joke, gentlemen. Matter of fact, you know, I have a friend who he worked in the Navy as a cook. And he couldn't control his temper. Guy was just irate all the time. And he couldn't control his temper so much so that, you know, he punched a commanding officer and he got a dishonorable discharge. I felt bad for the guy, but, you know, he's one of my broskies from back home. But it is what it is. You fucked up, man. You can't be hitting officers in the face. Not even in the nuts, but nowadays, I think he's picking up cans to exchange for coins. I don't know. I don't know what he's up to. But a meaner individual would have probably ratted this guy out the FNG in my shop, which is, you know, if you ask me, it's kind of lame. I don't believe in snitching people out. But what else? You'll find a lot of that in the military. Most people get caught up in doing stupid shit, and most of the time, other people snitch on them. I don't get it. I've never been in a job where there's been so many snitches. It's sad but true. And until I joined the military, I've never seen so many tattletales, man, for real. It's fucked up, I know, but it is what it is, and you just have to accept it. You just gotta keep your nose clean and not fuck up, basically. Anyway, I'll keep you guys posted on how Airman FNG is doing in the future. It should be a lot of fun. Trust me, gentlemen, I'm a professional. Actually, wait, there is. The sub-boxes have AIDS. Herpagonosyphilades. And you guys don't know what the fuck you're doing, apparently, because